my latest creation. I cut a steering wheel that I had, old sim wheel, cut it off right here, cut it off right there. Let's get a hacksaw, cut it right off. And then I sprayed that rubber seal stuff like off TV on it. Here I took the horn button that came with it. I made a shim that goes on here, and they're recessed so that these put bolts in, and then I put 4mm inserts on the off pitch, and then this holds it in, and the horn button shimmies through a hole I put in this and hooks into the board that's on here. Now the board I've got is just a generic joystick board that I got off of Amazon, so it's only 12 buttons, and then a couple of you see the couple of buttons work the joystick, and then like the horn button it works. Shifters work and stuff. All these buttons work here. These are all extra buttons, but I have some other boards I'm going to integrate this stuff with. But here's the cool thing: is this is going on my old G27 that I've been using since 2010 when I got it, and this is cool. It's incorporating my quick release that. Hold on. Sorry, it's hard to do with one hand, but that pops off. This is just like the other quick release. These snap on the little tabs that are here, and the gearing meshes together, and you get such a nice. I didn't even reprint. These are the old prints from the I've been using for past 3 or 4 years. I made this thicker though. This is better. Now you can see where the back side, there's a cover on the back and on the bottom, and then these bolt in from the front, and they go on before the wheel goes on. The way that the G27 mounts, there's an area on the bottom side of it. Here's how the wheel would be oriented, and you got this pathways on both sides of here that doesn't fill it up, so there's plenty of room to run your USB cord down through there. And I've permanently left the screws off here, but if you lift this up, on the other one I made, I've got a hole in it, but it did not print correctly. So as you can see, the print messed up on it. So this one's got a hole in it, but that goes all the way through. When you see the stuff I've got on here, the prints from my mock-up, this bolts onto this, and this uses the 3 screws that goes into that. So you attach this to here, run your USB cable through, and you attach this. Now I had to cut the end off the USB cable, and I just attached it back on. No big deal. Get the colors right, and that's all you got to do. Now see, this spins around easily inside it, so it all moves freely with it, and there's very little movement on the one on the other side that comes out. You hardly know it. So I'm making another wheel so you can have several different wheels. I've got a different wheel design coming out where my thumbs are really messed up, so it's hard for me to use these kind of buttons. So all my buttons are pretty much going to be up on the top here. So I've got another design coming, so I'll be able to go with 2 wheels, just pop them out, pop the USB in, and you're in like Flint. I'm going to be releasing this pretty quick here. As soon as I do a little testing, I just got this part on tonight. So I a little trouble finding the screws that come flush. But I've got all that done. I'm going to test it, and if it all does good, then I'm going to post it.